optimism is the faith that leads to achievement, and nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Namaskar. Welcome to Next IAS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to cover major places जो कि अभी recently news में थी and they are also relevant for UPSC. So without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion with Jeddah. And it is in the news because recently Saudi Arabia ने host किया है conference for peace talks on Russia-Ukraine war in the Red Sea port city of Jeddah. And India was represented by National Security Advisor Ajit Doval at the conference. Now let's know more about Jeddah. So friends, it is a Saudi Arabian port city on the Red Sea and it is situated on the maritime trade route connecting the Mediterranean with India, the Arabian Peninsula and Southeast Asia. As you can see here, this is the location of Jeddah, which is a major port, an urban center on the western coast of Arabian Peninsula. It is an ancient trading city which was established as major port for Indian Ocean trade routes channeling goods to Mecca. It was also the gateway for Muslim pilgrims to Mecca who arrived by sea. Now let's go to Kuril Islands, and they are in the news because Kuril Island dispute between Russia and Japan has gained attention recently amid the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Now let's know more about Kuril Islands. They are set of 4 islands situated between the Sea of Okhotsk and the Pacific Ocean near the north of Japan's northernmost prefecture, Hokkaido. Both Russia and Japan claim sovereignty over them, though the islands have been under Russian control since the end of World War II. As you can see here, Kuril Islands are situated between Sea of Okhotsk and Pacific Ocean. Soviet Union has seized the islands at the end of World War II and by 1949 had expelled its Japanese residents. And on the other hand, Japan claims that disputed islands have been part of Japan since the early 19th century. Now let's know about Australia's Cocos Islands. And ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently 2 Indian military aircraft visited Australia's strategic Cocos Islands, and the move aims to expand the strategic reach of Indian military and improve interoperability with Australia. Cocos Islands is also called Keeling Islands and ये external territory है ऑस्ट्रेलिया की जो कि located है Indian Ocean में, and it is approximately 3000 km northwest of Perth in Western Australia. It comprises 2 coral atolls made up of 27 smaller islands. As you can see here, this is the location of Cocos Islands. The atoll of the Cocos Islands have evolved in isolation from a continent through a forces of volcanism, subsidence, and coral growth, and the highest point among the islands is currently less than 10 meters above sea level, and the first group of settlers were brought to the islands as workers by merchant Alexander here in 1826, and they were mostly of Malay descent. Now let's know about Adichanallur, and ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Union Finance Minister laid the foundation stone for the iconic site museum at the Adichanallur site. The museum will be built as a tribute to the history of Iron Age culture in southern India in context of Adichanallur. Now let's know more about Adichanallur. तो friends, ये एक ancient and historical Iron Age burial site है and it is located in the Thoothukudi district of Tamil Nadu, set along the banks of Tamirabarani River. As you can see here, this is the location of Adichanallur and this is Thoothukudi district. And do you know friends, this archaeological site was one of the 5 declared to be developed as iconic sites in the Union Budget 2020-2021, and various objects dating back to 467 BCE and food grains such as millets and paddy dated 665 BCE have been unearthed here. And now government is working tirelessly to repatriate artifacts belonging to Adichanallur from abroad with a focus on items currently held in Berlin. Now let's know about Papua New Guinea. And ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Indian naval ships Sahyadri and Kolkata arrived at Port Moresby for enhancing maritime partnership and cooperation with Papua New Guinea. And do you know, friends, INS Sahyadri is the third ship of indigenously designed and built Project 17 class multi-role stealth frigates, and INS Kolkata is the first ship of the indigenously designed and built Project 15A class destroyer. Now let's know more about Papua New Guinea. So friends, it is an island country in the southwestern Pacific Ocean and its capital is Port Moresby, and as you can see here, it shares land borders with Indonesia and its other neighbors are Australia and Solomon Islands. It occupies the eastern half of New Guinea and includes numerous offshore islands. It is one of the most diverse countries in the world and its major rivers is Sepik River. But due to its location along the Pacific Ring of Fire, Papua New Guinea has several volcanoes and it is prone to earthquakes and tsunamis. Now in the last, let's know about Batagaika Crater, and recently it has been observed that Batagaika Crater is expanding at alarming rate due to the thawing of the permafrost. Now what is permafrost? So friends, it is any ground that remains completely frozen for at least 2 years straight, and it is most common in regions with high mountains and in Earth's higher latitudes near North and South poles. Now let's know more about Batagaika Crater. So friends, it is situated in Russia's far east and is located here in the Sakha Republic and it reaches depths of up to 100 meters. It is the world's largest 1 kilometer long permafrost crater and it began forming in the 1960s after deforestation led to the melting of the underground permafrost, causing the land to sink. As you can see here, this is the location of Batagaika Crater. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.